everybody? Welcome back to the greatest show on YouTube. The best show. The one that's like, oh boy, that's a show that I like. That's what I'm gonna watch. You know the deal. I answer the questions. You ask them. Join the Discord. Ask your questions in the Jew Talk Suggestions channel. Here we freaking go. This guy asked, why don't I wear a suit jacket and a black hat like you usually see Jews wearing when they're on the street? And the answer is, I do have one. I just don't wear it when I'm recording because there's no reason to. You mainly wear it when you pray. Mainly when you're in high school, that's usually when you walk around in public wearing it because it's sort of like the dress code. You wear the hat while you pray. You don't need to wear the hat when you're not praying, but people that hold on to the dress code strictly will tend to wear it outside of praying and stuff like that. The suit doesn't really have actually much of like a basis. It's just it became a part of the uniform. And now we look like we're in the mafia all day. What's your opinion on Prime, the drink? I had it once and it was alright. It's very sweet. He's a good marketer though, Logan Paul. I'm not good with deep questions, so I hope this is okay. No, it's not okay. Are there more wheels or doors? I answered that months ago. I'm skipping your question. Does Chabad believe in the various spirits and ghosts and demons and stuff in Kabbalah and other sources? You know, some Jews don't. Some examples are, Sitra Achar, that's not a demon. That's an idea. Shadim, the Golem, Dibuk, like things like that. Yeah, for sure. Leviathan. Those are part of Jewish lore. I don't understand how there are Jews that don't believe in them. Like if you're a religious Jew, I mean, these are pretty much like the Leviathan, like right, Leviathan. I mean, it freaking talks about it like in the Torah. So like I don't know, the Molech, like it talks about like unless you're like not a religious Jew, then like there's no he sent me like this big ass list of like everything. So I'm gonna assume that all of them are, you know, canon with the religion. And if Jews that don't believe in it, I mean, they're probably just not as religious. I mean, yeah. Kabbalistic Jewish lore is interesting. It is. I do like Kabbalah. It's very interesting. You want my opinion on race cars? I don't really watch racing, so yeah, not much of a racist, you know. But yeah, that's the opinion. How long does it usually take to fully read the Torah or all the mandatory texts? Jesus. What do you mean all the mandatory text? To read the full Torah would take you, well, let's see. If it takes an average, if you read it every week and you split it up in the entire year, and it takes about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, what's 30 to 40? What's 40 minutes? Well, there's a lot of breaks in between. Let's say 35 minutes of actual reading times 365. I mean, that would be your number. And that's not including the mini parts you read during the week and all the ones you read during the repeated ones you read during the holidays and things like that. Opinion on Christians. I don't really have much of an opinion on Christians. I mean, they're just like people that have a religion. Like that's really the only, they're just like people you're supposed to love everybody. Everyone's created in the image of God, if that's your question. But like, I don't really care like much about like they're Christian, right? And that guy's Muslim and that guy's Hindu. Like I don't, you know, I care about my religion, so like I don't really think much of it. Do I enjoy SCP? I don't know what that is. I'm scared to Google it, but we're gonna do it live right now. The SCP Foundation. It's a writing project. I don't know much about this, and it seems like it's asking me to read more about it, so I can't answer on the top of my. Okay, then someone's like responding with a bunch of random things. No clue what that is. Oh, this guy also asked, how hard is it to learn Hebrew? I grew up learning, like I learned it in freaking kindergarten, or at least like how to read it. So I mean, I don't know. The language to speak, I'm actually doing Duolingo right now to learn to speak the actual modern day language. So I'll let you know, I have a head start though, because I already pretty much know it. I just don't know how to speak it in conversation. Jew boy, are you ginger? No, this is more this is the Jewish media. They're lying to you, saying I'm ginger. It's not true. When I started my channel, did I expect to end up where I am now? Yeah, I'm kind of cocky. Not even cocky, but like, I would hope so. More like, I honestly wished I was a lot larger, if I'm being perfectly honest. I've been doing this for years, right? I mean, if you're doing something for years, you want to see progress. So that's just the realistic answer. Do I want to learn a foreign language one day? Maybe Spanish. Maybe. Who is the angel of the Lord? And then he quoted Exodus. I don't know what's going on there. So I mean, that's more of like I have to open up a book and look inside of it for like 10 minutes and then like give you a proper answer and stuff. But yeah, those are the main questions. I mean, if for those who are wondering how I'm doing, obviously everyone's very much cares. Things are pretty epic. We're down here, moved down. Still setting myself up. Streaming every other day on Twitch, so if you want to pull up to those streams and things like that, it'd be pretty epic. I don't know why, but I feel like the stream is what's gonna be more how I'm known versus like the videos. I don't know why. That's just, I guess, because you can be more authentic. Sort of like Jew Talk here is sort of like how I am on my streams. So yeah. But if you guys want to have your questions answered, join the Discord server and put in the Jew Talk Suggestions channel, and follow the Twitch if you want to see stuff like this live. Literally, God bless.